What's going on, guys? Talking about the NFL preseason today as I am previewing week 2 now in the preseason. A lot of teams going to play their second games here in the next couple of days. 2 games, however, tonight on Thursday, August 16th on Fox in prime time, 8 o'clock Eastern, is the Bengals at the Falcons. At the same time, it's the Browns at the Packers. So I don't know if I'll be able to pick up Packers game here actually, but I for sure be able to pick up the Falcons game and watch some of that one. And who watched Julio Jones go off on the Ravens last week? That was just ridiculous. I'll be watching that game though. I want to see how Andy Dalton does in this game as well. And I like watching the young guys compete for roster spots and just seeing how certain rookies are going to play. I always look forward to this. And then tomorrow, Friday, August 17th, Titans at the Bucks, Lions at the Ravens, which is on Fox, Dolphins at the Panthers, Bills at the Minnesota Vikings. I'll of course be watching this. Thankfully, it starts at 7 o'clock Central rather than 8 o'clock Central like they did last week because they were on the West Coast in San Francisco. Obviously, watching for a lot of things in the Vikings game. Want to see the starting offense put some touchdowns on the board. They put up 2 field goals last week in their 2 possessions. Pretty good drives. Too many drops, though, from the receivers. And hopefully we can see some more things from Devin Aromashadu and Stephen Burton, Emmanuel Arsenault this week. The second and third string offenses really did not do that well last week. They were under pressure too much, and Joe Webb was out scrambling. He was 4 of 11 passing for 20 yards. Wasn't very good. I want to see Josh Robinson play, though. I heard he's had a really good end of training camp now that it's over. I want to see him play in a preseason game now because I know he's fast. I know he has 4.3 speed. The Vikings don't have speed on their defense. Like, as long as I've been a fan, they've had a slow defense that is all about trying to have smart zone coverage players. I want to see what Josh Robinson can do in this defense. Hopefully he makes an impact. The rest of the games on Friday, we have the Jaguars at the Saints and the Raiders at the Cardinals. And I want to watch some highlights. Oh, that's a 9 o'clock Central start time. I'll have to watch highlights the next day. But I'm interested in this game because I've been following the Cardinals this preseason because I want to follow their quarterback battle. And Kevin Kolb versus John Skelton. It's not looking good for Kevin Kolb right now. I mean, he was 1 for 5 for 21 yards in their last game they played. And in the Hall of Fame game, of course, he was 1 for 4 with 4 yards in the interception. He was hurt in that game. And Skelton didn't really have a great second game, so we'll see if Cobb has a bad third preseason game. I mean, it's starting to be more realistic that we can see Skelton starting in the regular season, despite the contract that Cobb has, just hasn't been playing well in the preseason. And then moving on to Saturday, we have the Giants at the Jets on NFL Network. I'll watch that one. Redskins at the Bears, 49ers at the Texans, Chiefs at the Rams, Seahawks at the Broncos, Cowboys at the Chargers, 9 o'clock Eastern on NFL Network as well. And then on Sunday, one game, Colts at the Steelers on NBC, and on Monday, Eagles at the Patriots on ESPN, Monday Night Football. I love these preseason schedules because there's 5 days in a row of football. I should be able to watch parts of a lot of these games because they're going to be on Fox or ESPN or NFL Network, and I love watching these highlights and just trying to catch up with these teams and seeing how everything's going. I also want to follow because I'm always worried about guys getting injured, and so as soon as games go, I'm always on Pro Football Talk because I'm always looking for new articles about guys getting hurt or what's going on in the preseason games. Right now, my favorite team, the Minnesota Vikings, are relatively healthy. They have, of course, Greg Childs is out for this season, and John Carlson is still recovering from a knee injury. Jeff Schwartz is recovering from a sports hernia, and then Robert Blanton and Josh Robinson have also been banged up a little bit, and some other guys as well. But the Packers have been really injury-riddled. I was reading the other day about James Starks and Greg Jennings. But I also love watching the young quarterbacks, and so RG3, Andrew Luck, Ryan Tannehill, you name it. I want to watch these guys. I'll even try to watch Tim Tebow. I'll try to watch him and see what I can take away from his performance against the Giants in that preseason game. But anyways, guys, that is the preseason preview for you this week in week 2 of the preseason. Only a couple weeks left, and then we're going to be in the regular season. I can't wait for that. But leave your guys' feedback. Let me know what you're going to be watching for as well. I'll read the comments. Maybe I'll pick up some from you guys that I should look for in the preseason games. But anyways, I'll definitely have another analysis video up of the Vikings against the Bills on Saturday, probably after that game is played on Friday. And so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.